we come with messages of love and light. As the portal is at the highest peak of connection for what you are calling the Lion's Gate. This is the galactic, angelic, and energetic world in full connection with your reality, with the 3D world, with the human world, with the 4D world and the 5D world, just the human world in general. And we call this the keys to the city, as we come in offering you the keys to our city. Meaning, your light body has enough activation and enough light and enough love and enough understanding and knowing that you now can connect to us, through us, anytime you want, for any desire. And we can connect to you through light, as this communication portal is now open. And it will remain open. And when we want to say open, we don't want to have limitation on that, thinking that it is one portal in space and in time where you must locate and you must find it to get through the portal. This is a limiting belief. What the portal is within you. This is why we come with our offering of the key to our city, so that you can have it with you at all times. And it is the connection, and the portal is wherever you are. We're also calling it the keys to our city, as you will have constant access to communication, to the angels, to the galactic beings, to our world, in any capacity that you wish to participate. As you feel us here with you now, as we are the ether that surrounds you and connected to you and to unity consciousness, we are now inviting you to come to where we are. And you will be the ether that is connected to unity consciousness and us on our side. The strength of the lioness and the lion energy through this energy exchange is to give you the strength and the courage to accept the key, as fear cannot live where strength lives. Fear cannot enter through the heart and into our city, into our connection. So we use this strength of the lion or the lioness to encourage you to take the step and to connect with us on a level in which you have not experienced in your light body yet. As you see yourself less than or not equal to us, you place angels or galactic beings or energies of light above yourself, for you don't understand that they are already connected to you. They are you. You are it. Just because you can only see your own reflection back in the mirror does not mean that you are limited to this expression. You don't have to praise or beg for mercy or idolize any of us on this side as We are the ether that is connected to you at all times. We see ourselves as light, just as we see you as light. And if you can step into your own divinity and your divine creation, you will know that you have parts of Angel Michael and you have parts of Thoth and Sekhmet and the god of the sun, Ra, all inside of you. And as you surround your home or your meditation space with images of these gods or angels to connect with them, think of it as imagery of your family members that surround your home in love and light. Think of it as images of yourself with your family members in love and light. And you are able to connect with us so easily and so deeply now in your light body because you are us. And this is the awareness. The key to our city is the key to unlocking your angelic and your galactic DNA that sits within your body for the awareness of holding more light. If you would like an image, think of the key as a three-pronged key. An old school key, if you'd like to think of it that way. And within the three prongs is the three worlds that meet together to unlock the divine. You may accept this as past, present, future. You may accept this as the self, the collective, the planet. You may accept this as the angels, the galactics, the humans. You may accept this as the stars, the sun, and the moon. However you'd like to interpret it, it is the same vibrational, energetic match, which is love and light. This is the moment that your physical body or your metaphysical body has been preparing for, to calibrate and to hold more space and to hold more light, to be able to accept the key of portal connection, to accept the key that we are all light. No one is above and no one is below. We share in the infinity sign of communication, or in the spiral of back and forth, constant flow. And the reason why you can connect to a picture and look at Sekhmet and take on her lioness energy is because she is you and you are her. The way that you can look at a picture and have the knowledge and the downloads of Thoth is because you are him and he is you. All in perfect divinity. You have enough light and enough space now to travel with us, to connect with us, to leave the old self and the old stories behind, for this was the density that no longer serves you. And as you elevate from density, you have a higher connection point or a higher frequency in which will match the frequency of the angelic world. And this is where the magic starts. This is where your new timeline begins. This is where the manifestation of your deepest desires start to fruit. For if you know you are divine creation and an energy exchange of all of the light in the galaxy and in the united consciousness, then your deepest desires are already met. We encourage you to step into your divinity. We encourage you to accept the key to our city for constant communication. We encourage you to accept that you are the portal, and the portal is you. we encourage you to accept the light that is being held in your light body, to expand your light. And what is to come of this new light, the knowledge that we all have and that we all share in unity consciousness, the downloads that you can be open to receiving if that's what you choose. The access to the Akashic, the library of all things, of all the records, of every word ever said, of every rock ever formed. You have complete access to the Akashic records now. You have access to the crystal library. You have access to Saint Germain's temple. You have access to visit the sun and the sun gods. This key is undeniable access, and the only form of density that can exist in this lightness is your own limitation. You can think of it as your metro card. The metro is going to keep running and keep making new rails and new ways to get to places and new stations, and it's going to keep going, and it's going to add more technology, and it's going to add seats, and the metro will keep doing that whether you are on or off it, whether you are aware of its existence or whether you have never taken the metro in a day in your life. It will still be operating just like we are. The only density is your own limitation. The key of expansion is up for offer. And as this integrates into your world and into your metaphysical body, the results will manifest in the most amazing ways. For example, your hair may turn gold as you are holding more light. If you have watched Sonic 2, the blue being turns completely gold, holding the most light. Your body shape may lengthen and may change to make space to hold more light. You may not need to call or to talk to people as often as you are, for you can empathetically and telepathically know already the communication that is coming. Scratches, cuts, or bruises on the flesh or on the skin will be healed in no time at all. Your food choices and drink choices may alter as your body will only crave more light. And in the light is a form of an elegance, a form of a crystalline, a form of a complete shift in the way that you walk, talk, and integrate with the planet, with the collective, and with the self. We encourage you to expect these changes as you have formed a new energy and a new light Therefore, the reflection will also adjust to match the frequency and the vibration of your light. There are timelines of this portal of abundance in our understanding or in our interpretation. The abundance is the key, because you are forever abundant once you understand and once you know that we are you and you are us. You are of angelic light. You are of galactic light. You are unity consciousness. This is the purest definition of abundance. Use the strength of the lion to accept the key into your life and start to create your new timelines. For the access is only limited by your own limitation. There will be moments of time speeding up, and there'll be moments where you need to completely rest and surrender. But you have been doing this and training for this and practicing for this for the last few months. So you will know what to do, how to listen to your body, how to listen to your guidance, and be in flow. Some of you will be instantly manifesting. As your light is so expansive, you are drawing energy and desires to you for the instant manifestation. We encourage you to accept all that you are. We are here in guidance and in support, just as you are in guidance and support of us. The 8 is significant as it is the infinity of the open communication. The 0 point is the key to unlocking your greatest potential, which is knowing you are the angel, you are the guide, you are the God, you are the divine source, you are the creation, you are the creator. Do you have any questions?
No. No, that was just beautiful. Thank you.
You are also beautiful. As Catherine has mentioned to you for the last few days, your skin looks amazing, your body looks different. You are already doing this, Justin, for your wand is your key. We have asked you to unlock and to connect for longer than 1 year. This is why you have the photo of Merlin, as he is your family. He is you and you are him. And there is a big significance in and a very clear example of dimensional realities about this portal in particular. You'll see monetary value reflected in this portal. But abundance doesn't necessarily mean money. And though many people say that, I'm abundant in relationships, in health, in career, in practice, they don't necessarily mean that. So you can see the reflective dimensional realities based on how they are perceiving this portal.
Well, I do have a question. With people now gaining access to these libraries and the Akashic, and
We are so excited. We're so excited for this moment. As your library on YouTube is almost like a key in itself, it's a connection point. They must do their homework before they can gain access to the key or to get their library card. There are masters and guides that hold the vibration of these places. They must be able to connect to that to gain access in. But if they're holding enough light, they already have a pass to enter. It's not necessary to have a prayer to enter or a secret code to unlock. Just the awareness and the knowing of the purity of your connection, that you are us and we are you. You are also the master and the keeper of the Akashic. Therefore, your reflection is his reflection. Therefore, you can enter. And this portal is significant or reflective in the color of gold and golden light, for it is only pure. That's the highest vibration of light, is gold light. That's the highest vibration of material that you have on your planet. So it's reflective in itself. Please continue with your question.
What my question was going to be is how do people start to access that? But you answered.
Oh, okay.
So thank you.
It's okay. This is your example of telepathy.
Yeah.
You don't have to even finish your thought, and we are able to blockchain the next step. And what is very practical or reflective is all of these things. Where do you think blockchain came from? It's a block of thought that moves on, and doesn't necessarily have to be translated as the block of thought. It's translated in a different form, which is what blockchain is. It's just a reflection of what is happening in your own thoughts and in your own body that is then manifested in your own practical way. Even the word work, we understand that you need to do the inner work and self-work, which then manufactured a timeline of people going outside of themselves to work.
It's cool. And it goes back to the explaining of unity and how we've broken down currencies into smaller units when we were trying to understand this concept.
It's if you can understand the fractals of a cracked mirror, big pieces, small pieces, specks, chunks, large shards, that's exactly what it is. And people have taken those large chunks of the broken mirror and really shattered it. And then that's how you get systems, and policies and procedures and the rules for the rules. And we give you this key as a unit. It is not one single independent angel or galactic being or a ship or a star system. It's a unity offering. We feel that that is necessary to say.
Yes, I think it is, because there's so many, I've received many questions of like, well, how are these associated with source? How is that associated? And it's like, but we're all one collective. They're just different aspects. So whether it's a galactic being or an angelic being, they're just a different aspect of the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. This is how you can understand and you can feel that it's from love and light. It's not the Galactic Federation or the Light Council wishes to issue you an access pass and a backstage pass and a VIP entry. They're not interested in this type of energy exchange. It means nothing. Your awareness of your light and accessing and committing to the access and coming in and really connecting is the exchange, is the grid, is lighting up, is everything to us. We feel that your individual heartbeats has also manifested as singularity, but the whole point of your heart's beating was for the receiver and was for the pulse to be connected back to unity currency or unity consciousness, for you to know that you are the currency, for that's the electric start, that's the electric pulse. So of course it's connected to something, which is us, but how it's manifested is singularity. And there's a big difference in your understanding of my heart is in my body and that's what keeps me alive. But it's not. It's the electricity, it's the electromagnetic field which is connected to us, which is an open communication of love and light, which is what keeps that going. For if that connection fails, so does your physical existence. And then where does that electric-magnetic current go? Back to unity consciousness, and then it comes back down in another spiral. So it's not that it ever goes anywhere. It comes back to source, which now with this offering, you can have both. You can have the physical existence of being a human and knowing and understanding that you are connected to unity. You are both. It's a fifth dimensional understanding of reality. It's not singular. It's not three-dimensional. It's multi-dimensional. Thank you.